How to identify that an individual is a narcissist. You must have been hearing the term everywhere, narcissist, narcissist, narcissist. How do you know if somebody in your life or somebody that you know is a narcissist? Today, I am going to talk about signs that an individual is a narcissist. This is Unshakable Life Collective. My name is Mufulu Asho. Yes, people that are narcissists feed on power, control, and fake image. If somebody is behind closed door when you have an intimate relationship with an individual, or when you have a close relationship in terms of being a colleague at work, being a friend, or being a neighbor, or even being a spouse, child, or parent, which is more intimate relationship, and those individuals feed on control. They want to control your life. They want to control your movement. They want to control your money. They want to control your life. They want to control your plans and agenda. They want to control everything that you do. You do not have the power of your own. You do not have the say. You do not have the ability of your own to process things by yourself. They want to make sure they are into whatsoever you are doing so they can control it. That individual is a narcissist. Secondly, people who are narcissists, they lack empathy. People who are narcissists have a very terrible disorder of the cortex part of their brain that processes empathy and compassion. So individuals with narcissistic disorder, they do not have empathy. They do not care. When you are hurting, when you are sick, if you are vulnerable in one situation or the other, narcissists do not care. They lack empathy. Another sign to look for to spot a narcissist is that narcissists have a high sense of admiration and control. They want to be admired. Everything must revolve around them. People who are narcissists believe that everything must revolve around them. For example, if you have a colleague at work or you have somebody that you are close to and you are discussing your progress, you are discussing your success, they keep brushing it off because they do not want you to be successful. They do not want you to talk about your success. They would rather bring something, even if it's of lesser value than your own success, that they have also done so as to compete with you. Narcissists are always in competition, whether they are spouses, their kids, or their parents, or their colleagues at work, or their neighbors. They may even be members of the church, even the ministers of God. So narcissists, they do not want you to be better than them. That's another thing to spot a narcissist. Narcissists have a high sense of admiration. They present themselves bigger or higher than who they truly are, who they actually are. They see themselves as somebody who is bigger than everybody, who is more successful than everybody, who